What's going on YouTube? My name is Shorty, and for today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys another vehicle review. And this video is going to be about the IMPONTE Deluxo. What's special about this car is it's kind of modeled after the DeLorean from Fast and Furious, and its special aspects is that it could not only drive, but it can also fly. This vehicle was in the Lucky Wheel last week, so if you didn't win it then, I apologize for not letting you guys know sooner. But this is a really steal that they would put in the Lucky Wheel. I worked the whole week in order to get it, and I'm really glad I did because this is definitely a special car that I've had my eyes on for a while. Another cool thing that's about it is if you got this early on in your GTA Online career and really didn't have a lot of vehicles, this is really great to have starting off. One downside is when you first get it, it is, of course, not upgraded, and with those upgrades lack missiles and machine guns, so that's definitely a downside. But if you're just looking at a good vehicle to get you across the map without, worrying about getting destroyed or killed, then this is definitely would help you. Now, of course, I'm just fast forwarding to this bit to show you guys that all the different customizations you guys can do. After I did customize it, I did realize that it really doesn't do much for you because most of the time you're hopefully not going to be driving this car on the ground. This car, like I said, is meant to fly, and so hopefully you don't have to put too much money into it. I just had some spare change left over, and so I figured I just kind of upgrade it to the point where I wanted it. And I mean, if you guys see my other videos, then you know that I enjoy just going crazy and letting loose on my purchases. But anyway, now, of course, I'm going to show you guys how to get the missiles on the car. In order to do that, you have to either have an Avenger or an MOC. And once you do that, you're going to hop on the back of your Avenger or MOC and go down to vehicles. If you also wanted to, weapons. And if you wanted to also upgrade it instead of going to Los Santos Customs, you could definitely also do that back there. There's no difference. But once you do have that, then that's all the upgrades that can be available to the car. Like I said, there's only also a certain number of limited missiles that are with it, kind of like the oppressor. And of course, once you're out of missiles, you're going to have to return the vehicle to your storage in order to refill it, and then you can call it and you keep using them. But what I found is I very much enjoy using the missiles on this because they're way more accurate than what the oppressors are. Once you're locked into a target, then you definitely can hit the target more times than it would on the oppressor. Also, I like how you can hover and quickly hover too. So if you have an oppressor on your butt, you can quickly turn around and get him because there is no countermeasures to this besides your ability to spin. So that way, if someone has a lock on you or an oppressor's behind you and you're not ready for it, he could definitely take you out in one shot because there is no protection in this as well. Now, that brings me to the point of what it would cost you if you did not win it during the Lucky Wheel. For starters, like I said, let's say you want to go max out, you want to get the weapons and everything on this. First off, you're going to need a bunker, which is going to cost you about $1 million. Next, you're going to need an MOC with the vehicle upgrade. That's going to cost you $2.5 million. Then you'll need the car if you don't have it. If you don't have it and you did not complete Doomsday Heist, that's going to be $4.7 million. And if you want to add missiles to it, it's going to be $200,000, which then will drop you to a whopping $8.4 million in-game currency. Now, of course, that's a lot just for an upgrade of this car. Personally, if I was, like I said, spending my own money on this, I definitely would not spend it, especially after looking at how much you would lose just to do it. Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic car, and I'm going to be using this a lot. But is it a car I'm really going to be wanting to spend $8.5 million in? This is almost the same price as a yacht in the game. Then again, of course, this is probably more useful than a yacht. But, I mean, it's just, if you guys have the choice right now of whether you would buy it or not, you should let me know if you would. Like, if you had $8.4 million in the game, would you blow it all on this? Or would you save it and invest it in something smarter? Because as much as I love it, and I mean, I love a lot of cars in the game, I'm very smart with my money because I'm not like most people and just, cheat or spend shark cards. I like to take my time and grind the game, which, yes, it can be long and boring, but it's rewarding at the same time, which is why in my last video that I reviewed, showed you guys the Oppressor, and I actually bought that because it is something that I feel like really could help you with CEO missions and stuff, and this could certainly as well, again, help you with CEO and crate missions, just that way especially if you're playing with buddies, it's a great vehicle to kind of protect people, especially, again, because I play in solo public lobbies, I really don't have to deal with other online players. This is also great for NPCs, so that way they really can't shoot you down with any guided missiles, unless, of course, you're taking on the army. But overall, as I'll say, is I love the vehicle. I love how it looks. It feels good when I drive it. But if you were to buy it right now, it would just not be worth it, in my opinion. Again, with all the vehicles that Rockstar is releasing nowadays, they're always, of course, on the heavier price side in order to entice you to buy shark cards. But again, if you already had it, I would highly recommend using it if it's in your arsenal. Great vehicle, and especially, like I said, if you're in a solo public lobby, then no one's going to really mess with you if there's no one to mess with you. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching another one of my videos, and I hope this helps you. And please let me know if you either have it or you're going to get it, because I'm really interested to see what you guys think. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. This is Shorty XBL, signing out.